Hi, Pravar here. I've been building enterprise system for last 2 decades, and last 1.5 year I have focused on building agentic AI workflows. Agentic AI systems are great to plan, to reason, to automate, to act onto it, but they currently lack the capability to remember things the way enterprise would like them to remember. Fabricmind is looking to solve this specific problem. Let me show you how. So what you're looking here is scenario of a telecom company where a customer different operational events have been simulated here, and we're going to fire the events here. At the same time, here you have agentic AI chat which doesn't have information about these events, and you will see the responses of these chat, how exactly it happens in absence of memory. So you see here the response is very generic because um, the AI agent here doesn't understand what has happened with this customer, what kind of order was created, whether installation has been scheduled. I'm going to fire a few more events here. Again, I think the information is coming as stale. I don't have access to your account details or information, um, and very generic response as such. Now I'm going to turn on the memory features and fire these events again and see how the system behaves. Okay, I'll read this one more time. All right, let's talk about it. When is my installation scheduled? All right, so you see the response is much clearer now. Your installation is scheduled with what kind of order you have been, exact date and time. I'm going to fire a few more events. You see, same questions, different responses. I'm going to tell me about my billing issue. You can see how what the response is coming. Your billing issue result involves an overcharge of $150 with the information of the support ticket information. So same questions with memory, without memory, different responses, relevant responses. I'm going to show another use case of, let's say you are generating an email based on the billing issue, let's say got resolved. Let's see what your email agent is going to generate with the content here. So you see here highly personalized content with relevant information in the relevant information of the customer, which happened in the last few events as such. So you see highly personalized email got generated here. What is behind the hood? I'm going to just quickly walk you through the dashboard of the Fabricmind. There are five main components of it. First one is the events ledger. Events ledger is basically is a raw event ledger. Basically, all the system events, agentic AI events are just getting recorded here for that particular customer. From that, a timeline is getting created, which actually creates the temporal nature of this specific entity. So that we can go back and see that in which sequence the events have happened, so that build a relevant context there. The third module is your key impressions module. that basically builds the understanding of each event with the sentiment. So the idea behind this module was that when a human interaction happens, we tend to carry a very meaningful information of the events. That's what the system is trying to capture here. The final one is the context pack. The context pack is actually used when we are interacting with LLM. When we create a context pack, we use the impressions, and when we use this impression module, the responses from LLMs are much better because they are better judge and gauge what kind of sentiment that conversation is having or that particular activity is having, right? And it gives you just a better response from the large language model. And the last module is the memory graph. This is the module which is basically enabling us to create the temporal history of this particular interaction of this particular customer. And this is actually helps agentic AI to respond in a much better way uh, when the questions are asked or any particular automation needs to be done or a particular activity needs to be done. That's fundamentally, these are the components of Fabricmind. So um, I feel that Fabricmind is the missing component in the agentic AI layer, and agentic AI looking to solve the problem of memory of agentic AI. Thank you. Thanks a lot.